Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate every single one of you that gives me a watch. Thank you and welcome to my new followers. In this video I'm going to be creating a black French nail. Now I just want to say it's really cold where I am doing this bead, so it took me ages to mould it and it took me ages to get it in the right shape for what I needed. The acrylic became more and more unmouldable the more I touched it. I should have just left it alone and waited. As you can see, it's becoming sticky, but I'm going to try and talk you through what I've done so far. So I've picked up a medium-sized bead, cashmere cover from Glitter Bells. I've turned my brush around and I've placed that where I want the smile line to finish. I've then waited for the bead to move. Although this was a difficult bead, I am trying to mould it and trying to get it in the best shape that I can. This is the big boy brush from CJP, and as you can see I'm doing a lot of brush work using different parts of the brush, the belly, the sides, the tip, just to mould this how I want it. It's starting to mould up now and set into the kind of shape that I want, as you can see here. So I'm just patting it and pressing it and making sure that I build that wall high enough for a colour to butt up to. Needs to be relatively high to be able to take some away and still have the French there, the smile line there. So there we go, I'm just finishing up now on that bead, and then I take a smaller bead and place that just below the cuticle area and I push that up into the cuticle, as you can see there, using the tip of my brush. And then blend the rest of that bead over, and as you can see it is still cold, but this is a bit more manageable, this bead. So I'm really trying to keep the bead on top of that wall that I've created, trying to keep the shape at the top as well, not letting that bead fall over the sides. So just patting and pressing and keeping that bead all on the top, tidying up those sides. Once this acrylic has set, so that's how tall that's how high the wall is at the sides. Once that acrylic has set, I'll come in with my 100 grit file board, metal file board, and go all around the edges, making sure that I'm getting a nice clean shape on that wall, and that there's no delves or pits, because if there's any delves or pits or little gaps, the black could seep into it and you won't get that crisp French smile line. So I even take the file and file away on the nail as well, what would be the nail. Dust off, and then I'm coming in with black. So I use my coloured acrylics as paints, I don't use them for strength at all. This is just the way that I prefer to work. A lot of people maybe would just use black to completely fill in this gap, fill in this area. I prefer to use black as a paint and then come in with clear. But again, that's totally up to how you like to work, what works for you. We're all different, we all work different ways. So I'm just trying to keep this bead, again it's a little bit cold in here, just trying to keep this bead on the nail, not letting it fall down the sides. And then I come in with a bead of clear and place that over and fill in anywhere there isn't enough height. So you can see here it's mostly down the side walls, going right up into those wings of the smile line, and then dragging that clear bead over the rest of the nail, making sure that I've got enough height there and enough strength. Once I've done that, I'll come in with my e-file, and I'm using a fine grit I always get confused with this, fine grit metal piece, drill bit, and I'm going all over the top, and I'm taking down the height of the wall, and that will reveal the smile line that you've butted the black acrylic up to. Now, if you was to take too much, you could, after filing, come in with some clear and go over the whole of the nail, and then again you're building your strength. Yes, it is another time consuming moment, but to make sure that you've got the strength in that nail, it's worth it. So now I'm coming in again with my 100 grit metal file board, and I am creating my shape and getting out any lumps or bumps or ridges that I need to get out. Again, I'm using my filing technique, so left wall, right wall, free edge and over the barrel of the nail, and then I buff out any deeper scratches that are in the nail. Not too much buffing, because I don't want it to be completely flat, where to the point that the top coat won't adhere. And then I come in with my top coat, cure this for 60 seconds, and we are left with a quite nice black French nail. And this is the result. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, everyone. Bye.